As soon as Charlie said these words, Iga Kamino was ashamed. He really thought that Charlie was a member of the Su family, or a master hired by the Su family, who came to rescue Ziyu and Jufei. Then he could use the lives of the brother and sister as a bargaining chip, perhaps in exchange for way out. However, he never thought that this person turned out to be here for Nanako, so he followed the person he sent to step on it all the way. Thinking of this, Iga Kamino suddenly remembered something, and hurriedly pleaded, "You gentlemen, we have no intention of hurting Miss Ito. We just wanted to kill these two people and then blame the Ito family. We didn't even think about going to be bad for Miss Ito." Charlie sneered. "According to you, you killed two people casually and bury them in her home in the snow. Didn't it mean to harm her and her family?" Iga Kaminori was stunned. He was very eager to survive, and hurriedly tossed Matsumoto Ryoto. "In fact, we are commissioned by others. It is Matsumoto Ryoto who really wants to deal with the Ito family. It has nothing to do with us." Charlie asked back, "You are helping the gang to abuse you, and now you still tell me it doesn't matter. Are your ninja bones so soft?" Iga Kamino suppressed the humiliation in his heart, and said, "I believe in an old saying in your country. It's better to die than to live. Please give me a chance, I am willing to help you after the saddle." Charlie shook his head. "After you saddle me, you are not qualified." After all, he looked around for a long time and said lightly, "You are the same, get ready to go on the road." As soon as Iga Kamino heard this, he immediately roared, "Go together, kill him! Kill him! Kill him and have a chance to live, otherwise he will have to wait for death." When everyone heard it, their faces were immediately full of awe. They also knew very well that Charlie was too strong, and if he confronted them head-on, or let him break one by one, everyone would be finished. The best way is to attack in group. In any case, try your best to kill him. As for how many people like them can survive, it all depends on their own good fortune. As a result, the remaining 6 ninjas rushed towards Charlie with their swords mad, and everyone's expressions were extremely hideous. Ziyu saw so many people attacking Charlie, the heart jumped to her throat. However, she didn't make any sound, let alone remind Charlie to be careful, because she knew that she didn't need to do anything to interfere with Charlie's concentration. She observed him with hot eyes, and murmured in her heart, "Today, my life and death depends entirely on this man who does not yet know her name. If he dies, I will definitely die. If he survives, maybe he will let my brother and me live a life. You gentlemen, what happened last time was that I was wrong. I have already apologized to you countless times in my heart. This time, I hope you can survive. Even if I eventually die, I don't want you to die because of me." When she thought of this, a group of ninjas had already passed through the entire hall and surrounded Charlie tightly. Charlie didn't change his face. Seeing 6 swords slashing at him, with a wave of his hand, he directly waved Iga Kamino's body. 7 people including Iga Kamino didn't expect Charlie to use him as a meat shield. At this moment, Iga was frightened and screamed, "Stop! Stop!" However, the 6 men came down fiercely, and they had already reached the stage of raising the sword. How could they be able to get it back? Iga Kamino watched as 6 swords slashed down, and in a short time, they slashed on him one after another. Iga Kaminori felt severe pain all over his body, gritted his teeth and groaned, "Fools! Wastes! 8 quacks!" As soon as the voice fell, he died suddenly by vomiting blood. Seeing that Iga Kamino was hacked to death by them, the 6 people turned pale with fright. At this moment, Charlie suddenly slammed Iga Kamino's corpse, and flew away. The remaining 6 ninjas did not recover at all. They only felt that the tiger's mouth was shaken, and the ninja sword disappeared. At this time, the 6 were shocked, and some of them had completely lost their intent to fight and turned to flee. At this moment, Charlie sneered, "Since you have already made a move, it's my turn now." As soon as Charlie's words fell, people already rushed out. His physical function and speed are already far comparable to others, so these ninjas are not given a chance at all. Every time he catches one, he directly hits the opponent's abdomen with a heavy punch, causing the opponent to instantly lose all combat power and escape opportunities. In the blink of an eye, the 6 ninjas running away all lay on the ground one by one. Ziyu was dumbfounded. As the eldest granddaughter of the Su family, she is also one of the most favored children. She has been in contact with masters hidden behind the Su family since childhood, but in her opinion, Charlie's strength is far above those people. What she can't understand is that the hidden masters enshrined by the Su family are hard to pick in the country. In theory, they have touched the ceiling of martial arts, but why is Charlie so powerful that it is incredible? The appearance of Charlie suddenly raised the ceiling of martial arts in her mind by more than 1,000 levels. Seeing a group of ninjas lying on the ground wailing, Ziyu was shocked and relieved. She knew that she and her brother were finally saved. So, she couldn't help but looked at Charlie excitedly, and blurted out, "Benevolence. Thank you so much today. Don't know what to say? If you are willing to leave your name, I will do my best to return the great kindness." At this time, Charlie finally turned his head and looked at Ziyu. Ziyu is very beautiful. Even with her tortured hands tied behind her back, her short hair is messy attached to her face, but she still can't hide her perfect facial features and beauty. However, Charlie didn't like this woman very much. First of all, he doesn't like the character of this woman. In his opinion, this woman is self-righteous and arrogant, even if she can't see these characteristics at all, but combined with the impression of the first meeting, Charlie believes that he is right. Secondly, he didn't like the woman's looks either.